How's it going? My name is Anthony Locke, and if you're new to the channel, this is a channel where we talk about everything photography. We also help you to be a better photographer. So in today's video, we're actually going to be reacting to one of my favorite photographers who's also a YouTuber. His name is Peter McKinnon. If you don't know who this guy is, I would strongly suggest that you look him up on YouTube and that you subscribe to his channel. But without further ado, let's watch the video.
Okay, come on. That's not real. Nobody does that. Why, hello there. We're back again with another episode of today, Photographer Reacts to Photography Fails. Is it fails? Bittersweet, because I mean it's funny, but you feel bad. Like you feel bad at the end of the day, but there's still I haven't seen it yet, so maybe I just put my foot in my mouth. I don't know. Let's watch the first clip together and dive right in. Here we go. Okay, good old wedding days. Remember shooting weddings? This guy's got his flash. He's right up in their business.
He's right up there in their business.
It's a symbol of my mouse.
No personal space.
It's a symbol of my mouse to you. With all that
Just firing that flash. Dude, he's really going at it. Like he's just. Wait, I need to count for this. 1. Flash. Checks the photo.
I give you this ring.
2. Flash. 3. Flash. 4. Checks. 5. Checks. 6. Checks. 7. He's not even looking.
When I see this, it brings up bad memories of junior high, especially junior high PE. Especially when we had to work out to those 80s and 90s workout videos. You know, you have the group of people who are working out in those colorful rooms with all the colorful shapes and such, and they're wearing those skin-tight clothing, and the leader of the group is like getting everybody pumped. He's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, come on, 5, 6, and so on. And that's what this reminds me of. You know, this guy's getting his workout. He's like 1 click, 2 click, 3 click, 4 click, and so on. Like, just brings back so many bad memories of junior high PE working out to those videos.
They didn't even get through 10 seconds of outs. It would have been less funny if he just held it up there. But he was like 1, 2. That was amazing. Alright. I love this already. Father-daughter dance. Oh, here we go. Steady cam. Moving around the world. He picks her up. Don't drop her. No. Don't spin her. Don't drop her. Don't drop her. Don't drop her. Don't drop her. Oh. Dude, look at this guy's face in the background behind the...
That guy's face in the background is classic. You know, he's wondering what just happened, but he's also wondering if it was probably caught on camera. This is a definite fail.
That sucks.
It does suck. And it's embarrassing.
That looked like it hurt.
It looks like it.
Oh, I've seen this one. This one just makes me sad. Look at this. Oof.
Oh, no.
Maddie, can you watch this for a second? Maddie used to shoot weddings too. So you might have seen this before. This dude who's snapping these shots, right? He's got the flash up, 7200, and then he falls. Mm-hmm. But when you actually see where he falls, he is sloshing around. It's like a whirlpool.
Now, what you be thinking, your camera stuff, or oh crap, I'm just disturbing this wedding right now? Which would you be more embarrassed about? I think I'd be more embarrassed about splashing around.
Splashing around? Just like a polar bear exhibit? I feel like I would be less concerned with the splashing, more about I hope all the memory cards are. What do your stuff's gone.
Okay, to clarify, at first I would be like, oh my gosh, I'm splashing around. And then I'd be like,
Oh no!
I just ruined like $20,000 worth of gear probably.
I just ruined.
That would be my concern. Like, obviously, the splash is embarrassing, but my greater concern would be like, oh, my gear is gone. Like, it's like what Maddie just said. $20,000 worth of gear is just down the tubes. Especially it just makes me cringe, especially when I see that one camera body that just took a complete dive into the water. That thing's probably not salvageable. That camera body is probably just gone. You might be able to salvage it, but more than likely, it's just shot.
In their life and mine. That's a brutal one. It's a nice steady cam shot. That's fast. Smooth. Bound to go wrong. Something's gonna happen. Again! Oh, is that his view? Or is that a different one? Oh my goodness. Maddie, you gotta come back and look at this. It's not funny.
It's not funny.
Is that the same guy? That's what how often does this happen? It's not funny. It's hilarious. It's not funny. Why are you putting fountains? They clearly recovered the footage, so that was something. All right, let's keep going with this. I'm feeling good about these. Obviously, I don't wish this upon anybody. This sucks.
It does suck.
But this is
It makes for a great video,
this
though.
is a great video. All right, moving on. Something's gonna happen. I'm ready for it. Photographer. Oh, it is. Yep.
Oh,
Oh, dude. Okay. I think the screaming is what is most disturbing about this video.
Uh-huh. That just makes me cringe. That makes me completely just cringe. That lady is screaming bloody murder, basically, when she's saying, "Oh, no! Like, just makes me cringe.
Awkward. That is just, awkward. Okay,
So
that was me, and I'd fallen into the water. One of the first things I'd want to know is, did you get it?
Uh-huh.
Can I at least watch it back? I feel bad for these people. I was a wedding photographer. I get it. Not to that level, because I never fell in the holy water tank or...
This particular lens runs about $2,300, but it's the cost of doing business. I mean, if you want to be a professional, photographer, you really need the best
I'm
equipment.
just waiting for it.
Quality images, and I'm going to show you how to spin this on and off of the camera.
Oh no, don't show me.
We don't need to demonstrate.
Take that index finger, you're going to deep press that button that's on the camera body, and you're going to screw it off. There you go, one-handed. Just like a pro. On, off, again.
Okay. I'm going to pause it right here for a sec, because as a photographer, I was taught in that photography class up at Weber State that I mentioned before, that you don't take your camera and take the lens off the camera body when it's just level. You put your camera body so it's pointing down, and then you twist it off and twist it back on. Twist it off, twist it back on. You never do it this way. You never do that. And the reason my professor said that was to the fact that if you had dirt or other particles like dust and other things, that could get in your camera body, and you would have to get that cleaned professionally. You could possibly clean it on your own, but you could also damage it even more by cleaning it on your own. And cleaning it professionally is kind of expensive.
Just like a pro.
Don't do it.
Fast. You can do it on, you can do it off.
I feel that was fake. I feel like the setup was too pronounced. I'm going to show you how to do it just like the pros. Red flag number 1. The repeated on, off, on, off, on, off. You wouldn't do that in a demo. If you were really showing the speed, you might do it twice. 3, 4 times. And I felt like the fall of the lens, the tumble of the lens was just not smooth. Which leads me to believe this dude faked it.
He definitely faked it.
This guy. He's flexible.
Very flexible.
He kind of reminds me of me a little bit. I was like that. Now, like that would just break my knee for sure. Oh, the 1 foot. The 1 foot.
The 1 foot, that reminds me of something you'd see in like movies or TV where they're about to do the crane pose, the martial arts crane pose. That's what that reminds me of. That is epic right there.
Oh, what? This guy's amazing. Is he wearing hockey gloves? Yo, the ninja walk is...
The ninja walk was legit.
Okay, come on. That's not real. Nobody does that.
That's true, you don't do that. Like, that just
He's
looks
putting on a
uncomfortable.
show, though.
Yeah, like the ninja walk. That was cool.
I mean, maybe it works.
But this.
That's when you know what's going on.
That's why I was like, that is not real. Come on. And suddenly I was attacked by a really angry skua. Is that type of bird? Was that real? Is this fake or is this real?
Oh.
Oh, he's coming back from behind. Get out of the way, dude. Get.
At this point, especially if I was the second shooter, the guy that's recording this guy, I'd say, hey, grab your stuff. Let's just hightail it out of here. Let's get the heck out of here. This is not worth it. We'll go to another location or we'll come back another day.
Out of the way. You would get wrecked if that bird hit you. This has got to be... Is this actually real life? Oh, what? You didn't get him, did it?
His
No, he
knee.
just fell and hurt his knee on the rocks. Stay down, man. She's defending her family. Yeah, man. Birds are awesome.
You don't mess with Mother Nature, especially if you're an outdoor photographer. You don't mess with Mother Nature. I live here in Utah, and we have access to the Rocky Mountains. I wouldn't go up in the Rocky Mountains and go up to a bear family, especially like, I'm going to go take some photos of Mama Bear and her cubs, because obviously that would just be stupid. You know, I would be risking my own life at that point. You don't mess with nature.
Still going at him. They're like, no, leave. Oh, what? So, he's injured for 2 months? For what? Emotional distress? Alright, next clip. Oh, dude, don't, come on,
Don't do
no.
this.
No, 2
Not worth it.
alligators? No. 3 out, come on, bro. No, I'm with them. Oh. Why would you ever? You wouldn't have even been getting good photos from that vantage point. Couldn't even see them. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Do not do that. You remember my comparison with the mama bear and her cubs? This is the same exact scenario, but with alligators. Your life is worth more than that amazing shot. And as Peter said, you would not be getting good shots at that vantage point.
Don't do that.
Whoa.
Let's talk about what just happened there. How did this person not even flinch? If I'm in a crowd and someone's like, Pete, I'm like, well, don't shout. An elephant? And you...
As a grown man, I get very startled very easily. And if this happened to me, I probably would have peed my pants right there. Like, I would have just peed my pants and would have been scared half to death.
You just stand there? Like it's nothing? Literally, that elephant was like, oh, okay, I'll move.
Don't mind me.
Dude, is he filming on a Segway? Oh, that's not going to go well at all. Nope. Oh, there it is. Boom! Oh, he takes him out with him.
There's
and he just
no
rolls it
recovery
back.
from that for the
He
photographer.
just walks it off. Now, if that was a soccer player, he'd be down on the ground. That's what would have happened.
That's what would have happened.
All right, next clip. Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Oh.
Wow.
God.
That guy is so lucky. Ooh. Maybe an inch. Stresses me out watching these.
Oh. He's so lucky right there.
Slow-mo.
This guy, let me grab my handy dandy paintbrush. This guy is so lucky that this tree is right here. Because he would have either been killed, he probably would have definitely been killed, but if he was lucky, he would have been at least paralyzed. But he probably would have been killed.
Saved that guy's life. Johnny Yellow shirt right there. Thank you, tree, for saving my life. I hope everybody was okay in that car. All right, so that's it. Those are all the clips. That was an eventful episode. Wow. Some of it funny, some of it concerning, some of it stressful. You know, be careful if you're out there shooting, no matter if you're shooting a wedding and I don't want you to fall. That's not what anybody wants. So for those people that did fall, literally my heart goes out to you. That's, you know, I used to shoot weddings, so it's horrifying. So if you're going to be doing this in the future, look out, be at the ready. Don't photograph crocodiles from 10 feet away. And maybe if you're shooting a rally race, just make sure you're at a safe distance. This should be a fun pastime, hobby, profession, whatever. Wow. Wow. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please.
So this video, the reason I brought this video up and I wanted to share it with you is because these are photography fails that you want to avoid. Especially with the alligator, the elephant, and then the last two, the rally cars. Your life is worth more than getting that amazing shot. Like, yeah, you may get quite a bit of money or fame from those shots, but you won't really be able to utilize that fame or money if you're dead. So, you know, be very cautious. As Peter said, you know, this is meant to be a good pastime, a hobby, profession. Be safe. You know, have fun with photography. That's the goal of photography. If you're new to the channel, give it a subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.